guys? It's just gonna be a little live. This is the last second thing, man. So catch this on the backdrop, or you catch a little now. It's all good. It's what it is. Gonna talk a little bit about some WNBA and NBA current events. I don't plan to be on here no more than 20, 30 minutes or so. I just want to hammer down on how the WNBA season's been going so far, the top teams, the bottom teams so far in this first month. Um, Want to talk a little bit about, of course, the two teams that I follow most of the time. I follow the Sky and the Pacers, not the Pacers. I'm sorry, the Fever. That's my favorite since I've been watching in this journey in the WNBA. So I want to talk a little bit about that, about the season, how the season been going, and I also want to touch down on the NBA Finals a little bit. I don't want to talk about my predictions or anything, but I just want to talk a little bit about the journey of the Pacers getting to the finals, the journey of the OKC Thunder getting to the finals. I think it's worth talking about. So, first of all, starting out with the WNBA season, man, there's really no surprises who's at the top right now. I mean, you got Minnesota Lynx and the New York Liberty. They're both 7-0, and they are the teams that were in the finals last year. So they basically just about got the same rosters as last year. So they're doing their thing. The surprise teams for myself, the two teams that are 5-2 are the Atlanta Dream and the Phoenix Mercury. Uh, at 5-2, I didn't see neither one of those teams um, doing that. I know the Dream, they got some good free agents in the off season for them. I know they got Brittany Griner. Um, they got the other big girl down there. I can't remember her name on top of my head, but they got another banger down low. Brianna Jones, that's her name. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Does a thing down there. Phoenix Mercury. Now they're doing. They are what? They're 5-2. That's another surprise team, man. I don't think nobody really expected them to be doing what they're doing at 5-2. To go down to the bottom teams right now, Connecticut Sun, Dallas Wings, and the LA Sparks right now are your bottom teams. At 2-6, 1-6, 1-6, respectively. Now, what I want to talk a little bit more about are the two teams that I follow. You got the Indiana Fever and you got the Chicago Sky. I'm gonna start out with the Chicago Sky. They have the same record, actually. Um, the Sky started out 0-4, and their coach got smart and stopped running the ball through. I'm not trying to pick on Angel Reese, but they stopped running the ball through Angel Reese, and they're actually playing decent basketball. They've won two in a row, which is I didn't think I made a video earlier saying they're not going to win any damn games this year. I said they keep playing like they're playing right now, they're not going to win no damn game. But they've made a pivot. Um, they're letting Angel Reese be a role player like she is. Let her play like that, run the ball through a couple other people. Connor was up. Run the ball through some other people, man, and you got a winning formula. So you got to give them a little. I got to give them a little bit of credit, man. They've won, although they've won their two games against one of the worst teams in the league. You still got to give them credit for making adjustments and doing well. They might find a way and win another game. So got to give them credit where credit's due. They're running the ball through Camila Cardoso, big 6'7" Brazilian girl out of South Carolina. Humble me, what's up? You gotta give them credit. You gotta give them a lot of credit, man. So you got that. That's the Sky. Moving on to the Indiana Fever, the team that I really follow. I'm not ashamed to say that. Um, they are my favorite team at the moment, but they got to play the team that last beat them a few days ago, I believe, the Washington Mystic. They're 2-4. The Mystic is 3-4. Now they're still battling a lot of injury. They lost. I made a little video the other day, a short. They lost two more players, um, Sydney Colson and Sophie Cunningham. I'm not sure where they are right now as far as coming back from injury, but they are they're but yeah, they are going to have to they're going to have a chance to get it right when they play. They will be playing Washington again. They lost the first one, but now they got another chance to get together tonight at 7 o'clock when they play Washington. Players that's gonna have to step up and get it together for those guys. Leah Boston's gonna have to have a big game for them. Tasha Howard's gonna have to have a big game for them. They're big players, and the other one, um, excuse me, their other guard, they're gonna have a good game as well, man. Because if they lose this one, they're gonna drop to 2-5, and now you're a little bit behind the power curve now. You're behind the power curve, so you're gonna have to. Hopefully, they can get that together. They can get that together, man. Other games that are going on tonight, you got the Mercury and the Lynx. That's gonna be a good one. And you got the Storm and the Wings. They're the next ones that will be playing, so that'll be a pretty good game. If you guys are looking for something to watch tonight, as far as basketball, because that's all the basketball you're going to get. All right. In other news, Caitlin Clark's still out. She'll be out for probably another week and a half or so, I believe. We're gonna see what's up with that. Hopefully, she gets back sooner than later, so they can get get, hopefully get their team chemistry back. Uh, I'll be real, it'll be funner to watch. It'll be a lot funner to watch. It's a lot more fun to watch when she's out there on the court. I'll keep it a buck, keep it real, man. And it's just hopefully we get that done. Chandler Parsons, what's up? So I'm gonna switch from that. There's not too much going on with the W, but that's the gist of it. Um, those are your teams playing tonight. If you want to go watch a little bit, have something to watch as far as sports and basketball. But the next thing I'd like to talk about a little bit is the WNBA Finals. WNBA Finals didn't pop it off until Thursday, but I want to touch on it just a little bit. I want to talk about each team's journey getting there. Now, as you know, you guys were watching. Indiana was a 4 seed, and the Oklahoma City Thunder, they were a 1 seed going through. So, starting with the Indiana, in the first round they went through the Milwaukee Bucks, which was not an easy foe. Milwaukee was they were a 5 team, but they had to go through the Greek Freak, and they did pretty good against them. They beat them up pretty well. I thought that one would be a closer series, but it was Malik Hendricks. What's up, boy? Yeah, my boy Malik right there. That's my dog right there, man. Um, they did their thing with the Greek Freak, man. They beat those guys, beat them 4-1. Gotta give them credit for that one. I thought that series would go to 7 games, but this Indiana team, man, they're really good, man. They're a lot better than a lot of people think. Gotta give them their due, you know. Yeah, that's a good as the 4 seed. Their next series. I'm not mistaken, was against the Celtics, the Boston Celtics. Let me get my playoff bracket up here. Well, excuse me, it was yeah, it was the Celtics. No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong with that. Wasn't Celtics. It was the Cleveland Cavaliers was the one seed. Why do I keep thinking of the Celtics? Celtics was the two seed. Anyhow, Drew, come on, fate. Anyhow, so they beat the team coming out the gates. They were number one in the East. Um, again, I thought that Indiana would beat them, but I didn't think they would beat them up like that as the number one team. They got a lot of young legs out there playing. They're a good basketball team, but they pretty much embarrassed the number one seed. So moving on, they the series that we just seen, they beat the New York Knicks 4-2. Best team in the East, right? Going on, talk a little bit about Oklahoma City's run. So they had beat the Grizzlies. They swept the Grizzlies 4-0, beat the Nuggets in a very, very good series 4-3 with the Joker and all those guys. And then they just knocked out the Timberwolves. So those are the two teams that we're working with as far as, OKC and you got Indiana. Now with this series here, man, breaking down the teams, you got the star player as far as OKC, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, the MVP. Um, Got to give him credit. He deserved the MVP. A lot of people did not think that he would be able to lead a team to the finals like this, but he got it done. It's pretty awesome, man. He got that done. Um, got a lot of good players around him. Jalen Williams, Hartenstein, Holmgren. They deserve their due getting there. Um, see, which the finals was the Wolves and the Knicks. Would have been way more decided. Wolves and Knicks, they had their chances, man. They both had their chances. It would have been a good finals, Drew. I believe so, man. Pacers and four. Pacers and four. I don't know about that. It could be. It could be. But yeah, you got the Thunder. Those are the Thunder's really good players. So I'd say as far as the Pacers, man, you got Halliburton, um, Obi Toppin, and another guy I like is Pascal Siakam with those guys. As far as big name players, the rest of the players they got are very good complementary players that's perfect for their team. You got a lot of complementary players. It's perfect for that team, man. So I think that's a good. Wolves deserve to lose. Yeah, they did deserve to lose, man. The Wolves they had they had their chances. They had their chances. I think I give them credit for getting this far in the playoffs. But they deserve to lose. Water, damn Zay. Oh my goodness, my son, my son. You need to be cleaning your room, boy. Yeah, but yeah, They did deserve to lose, man. They had their chances of getting it done. Money on OKC, but the Pacers been surprising everyone. Yeah, um, I, that's pretty much how I see it, Drew. Um, if I were a betting man, I'd definitely be betting on OKC to win this series for sure. I wouldn't say it goes seven. I'd say six. OKC gets it done, but the way this Pacer team has been going, everybody has been. So let's look at it this way, they've been getting disrespected in every round of the playoffs. Against the Bucks, they say the Greek Freak was going to beat them. Against Cleveland, they say the number one seed Cleveland Cavaliers is going to beat them because they don't got enough firepower. And even on ESPN and all that stuff, I was a believer by the time they played the Knicks. Um, but people were saying, "Oh man, New York is the better team," and I was looking at it. I said, "No, mm-mm. No, man. Indiana's a better basketball team at this point. I'm convinced after watching those first two rounds. You can fool me twice. You're not gonna fool me a third time. Now this series um, against OKC, I think OKC is the team. I think they're gonna win it. I think they're a team of destiny. Um, I just feel I just that's I'm just going by the eye test about what I see. Usually, I'm pretty good at kind of predicting this kind of stuff when I see it. I'm pretty good at it. So I think they're the team, man. I think they're gonna pull this thing off. But there's a lot of intangibles that goes into it, man. I'm not gonna put all that stuff out into this live, but I just want to talk about it a little bit and see what some of you guys may think. I don't want to. I want to try to come on here every couple days a little bit and uh, put my knowledge out on this stuff a little bit. So I'm gonna ID driver's license, expiration date. So yeah, that's what I think about it, man. That's what I think is gonna happen with that. Um, that game comes on. Make sure you guys tune in, man. On Thursday, I believe. I wish it were today. Wish it were today, but that game one does not start until Thursday. That's when it starts. Game one of the NBA playoffs, of the NBA finals, actually. Game one will start then. Make sure you're ready for it. I plan on having another little live, maybe an hour or two before the game. I'm gonna have a little bit more to offer to talk about, to break down um, the key matchups, things of that sort. When these guys get down and start playing that final. Parsons, factor. Halliburton is aggressive. Yeah, I think Halliburton's going to be aggressive, Chandler. I think he's going to be aggressive, man. He's a lot better of a player than I even thought he was. Um, like I said earlier, I think he's a lot. I got a lot of backlash on the short that I made, man. But I think Halliburton's a superstar, man. I think he's a top 10 player in the league right now. A lot of people think I'm crazy when I say that now, but I think a lot of people like to shit on Halliburton, man, because and I'm gonna keep it real, because he smiles all the time and he's a light skinned brother. I think that's why a lot of people like to dog that boy. But he's a dog, man. He's a dog. That's a ball player right there. You can't take that away from him. A lot of people like to basically I'll keep it real. They stereotype him. They stereotype Halliburton and try to put him into a box, and they uh, they say whatever it is about them, try to talk down on his basketball skills. Would you rather watch a tree grow or watch? That's funny. The reason he is in top 10 he would drop 25. Yeah, I like your argument, Chandler. That's a good argument there. Um, and maybe for me, I'm a little biased now because I'm watching the. I, I have been. I'm going off of what I've seen the last 2 or 3 weeks of them in the playoffs. Um, and to be fair, maybe I should watch a little more of Halliburton in the regular season. But what I've seen of him in the playoffs, man, there isn't 10 players that's better than him right now to me. Just watching from the playoffs, you know what I mean? 10 K, what's up? And just to, and I'm a let's just we'll move off of we'll move off the finals a little bit, but we'll talk about some other stars as far as top 10 guys. I wouldn't put a guy like James Harden there. I would not. I would not put a guy like James Harden in the top 10, man. He does. He chokes all the time. Uh, in the regular season, a lot of the time, he looks like he can put up those numbers, but when it's time to do something, he pisses down his leg. He pisses down his leg every time, man. Yeah. So, but I see what you're saying there, Chandler. That's a good point. That's a good point. Also, how about a team like other teams that did not step up to the plate and do what they were supposed to do? How about the Boston Celtics? How about the Boston Celtics and those guys? I can name 10 players in the league better than Allen, even 15. Okay, okay. Don't talk about my Celtics. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I had to. I had to bring the boys up, man. Had to bring them up. And I had the Celtics beating Indiana, man. I had it beaten. Not the Celtics. I'm sorry. I'm tripping. What and with the Celtics? What the Knicks had beat? I had the Knicks. I didn't have the Knicks beating the Celtics like that. That's what I'm trying to say. I had the Celtics beating those guys. And whoever's a New York fan, to be real with you, I had New York losing in the first round. I had them losing in the first round. Um, talent wise, that team doesn't impress me very much. Anybody from New York in here, get mad at me for it, but talent wise, they play hard though. New York Knicks play real hard, and I respect that. I respect that, man. I respect that team. They play hard, play tough basketball. All right, guys, I've got probably about 8 more minutes in here. I'll make sure probably do this a little longer next time. I just want to touch down what you guys got going on today, man. What's going on? You guys making money? Where are you from? Where are you, sir? I'm from the United States. I got nothing going on. Nothing huge going on. What else you guys watching during the week? What other sports you watching? 'Cause I'm just talking about sports right now. Random vibe. Random vibe. Just saw Dwayne Johnson. The Rock. Seen The Rock. Chris Scum Anonymous. I like that name though. That's a cool name. You guys watching? Another thing I'm watching. It doesn't start back to the weekend. Um, I just started getting into it, watching the college baseball World Series playoffs. That's another thing I like to watch in the summertime. That's a fun watch for me. College baseball World Series. It's a required taste, though. I think not everybody can get into that and watch that. Okay, I was waiting for Chandler. All right, Chandler. So you got. I'm gonna name you 10. So here's the 10. All right, Cole. I'll give you the Joker. Give you Tatum, Embiid. That's three. LeBron four. Steph five. I'm not gonna give you Brunson. Well, you know what? No, I'm gonna give you Brunson. Give you Brunson. That's six. Shea Gilgis Alexander 7, Luka 8, uh, Wimby, Wimby 9. Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do, man. You're not gonna like me for this. I'm not gonna give you Wimby and Cat, man. I'll give you the other 8. I'm not gonna give you Wimby and Cat. And I like Cat. Wimby's just a baby to me, so I'm not gonna go Wimby. That's just my opinion. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. I see why you say what you said here. And I'm looking at it. I'm trying to be biased, looking at this, reading it, and really do it. Now, Wimby, he will be his he will be. I can't put him there, and just this is just my criteria. I can't do that for him because I got to, he's young in the game and he hasn't been in the playoffs yet. But he is an all star and all that stuff. He's good. Cat Cat's got all the ability in the world, man. But I don't think he's a lead. I don't think he's a good leader, man. I think he's a follower. I don't think he's got that dog in him. I don't think he's got the dog in him, man. That's just what I think. Hello from Kentucky. Hello, Julie. Julia Robertson. Hello, Kentucky. Donovan Mitchell. I can give you Donovan. Oh, I can give you Donovan. I'll give you Donovan. I'll give you Donovan Mitchell. That's a good one. I'll give you that one. I'm not gonna give you Cat though. And for myself, I won't give you Cat. I won't give you Cat. But I like the other ones. And I'll be honest with you, man. I want to almost, who the name I actually kind of want to rip off. I want to rip off. I want to rip off Joel Embiid and Chandler. I know who you are. I know who Chandler is. You're not fooling me. But we're gonna roll with it. How about the NBA young boy of the league? Oh, the NBA young boy of the league. And we talking about John Morant? Nah, I'm not gonna do it because he ain't done nothing in the playoffs. He ain't done nothing. He ain't done nothing, man. He has all the ability in the world. He has all the ability in the world. He ain't done nothing. Let's keep it real. He ain't done nothing in the playoffs, so I can't do that. Can't do that, Chandler. All right, guys. Well, it's been fun. This has been just a quick hit, quick live. I want to come on here. I want to try a couple times a week. This is just a really easy thing to come on and talk about a little sports. I like to actually get into more in depth conversations and everything. Um, but yeah, like I said, I want to show my face here a couple times a week, man. Stay engaged, get to know some of y'all, man. So that's what I'm gonna say. Hold on one second before I roll out. Can't compare a lot of these guys. Hallie is IQ team ball. Tal, yeah, Tal, you're right. Before I roll out, Tal, you are absolutely, yeah, I believe it. Hallie Burton he has it up here. You're real smart, man. Very smart ball player. Very smart ball player, man. Yeah, that IQ, that IQ, very high IQ guy, man. I put a lot of stock into IQ. That's a damn good, damn good take right there, Tal. Ant Dog, what's up from Watts? Ant Dog, what's up, man? I was about to roll out, but we got some more coming in, man. I don't want to leave on y'all like that. Nah. Town Ant Dog. Ant Dog, you a Lakers fan? Yeah, Lakers or Clippers? Don't care for sports. No, it's all good. It's all cool. It's all cool, man. Nothing wrong with that. Now we've been in here a little bit, just chatting a little bit of WNBA, a little bit of NBA, man. This wasn't a scheduled live. I want to come on here a little bit, um, do a little of this. Actually, I ain't remember who grew up in Project since '80. All right, ain't nothing wrong with that. I hope it's a good finals. Hopefully, it's a good finals, Tal. I hope it is a good finals, man. I'm gonna come on here a couple days. Um, I'm gonna do a little breakdown of the finals, man, and I want to talk about it a little bit, get a little bit more in depth. I'm gonna talk about the players in each position, what they're bringing to the table, and all that kind of stuff, man. So, um, yeah, it's gonna be a good finals, man. I wish it wasn't Thursday. I wish it was today, man. Holding a far that E. coli from eating dirt. Kind of forever. Yeah, wish it was, man. Yep. So that is it. I want to thank you guys for joining me today for this quick live. Getting into this sports a little bit. I like to talk about other different issues we'll tap into. Um, if you like what you've seen, tap the like button. You want to see more? Subscribe down below. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all all coming here, man, and y'all have a good one.